NBA 2K is bringing 2K16 to NBA 2K26, and I am not bullshit with you. I'm for real. Straight up, no cap, straight like that. Now, I know some of y'all might be thinking I'm bullying, I'm messing around. No, there is a bunch of overwhelming evidence to prove my point, and we gonna show y'all that today. So make sure y'all hit that like button on the video, man, and let's get into it. Now, the first piece of evidence is the NBA 2K26 launch trailer. Now, I know I'm an old head, but some of y'all might have not known that the guy who was narrating the video is the iconic Spike Lee. He is a well-known and legend filmmaker in the industry. Now, 10 years ago, Spike Lee actually wrote, directed, and produced the My Career storyline for NBA 2K16. Now, this My Career storyline was considered one of the best storylines that NBA 2K has ever did in a game, and really one of the best storylines of any sports game ever. So why would 2K use a iconic director like Spike Lee just to narrate a trailer? Does that make any sense? And would he want to waste his time just to narrate a trailer with his credentials? No. Spike Lee, and I'm almost 100% sure that Spike Lee will be directing, creating, and producing the NBA 2K26 storyline, because it's 10 years later. Everybody celebrates a decade. When you're married 10 years, you celebrate it. If you're sober for 10 years, you celebrate it. Shoot, when you get 10 years old, people celebrate it like you double digits now. 10 years is an iconic number, and I believe that they're bringing Spike Lee back to direct and run the My Career storyline because, again, like I said, it's arguably the best storyline ever in a sports game, the one that he created. But you might think that's all the evidence I have. No. Now, to get to the second piece of evidence, I have to kind of give you a slight, real quick backstory. EA Sports have posted a tweet saying, "Bring the madness, let's run it back," with the basketball showing EA Sports, pretty much saying that they're going to introduce a college basketball game. Now, that was a big shocker to the world, but a few hours later, NBA 2K then tweets, "The campus has been quiet for too long," hinting that they're bringing their own college basketball game. But the word on the street is that NBA 2K26 has a full-fledged college basketball career that you will be able to do in the My Career story mode. Now, you might be like, oh, okay, well, what does college basketball have to do with 2K16? Well, 2K16 was the first fully fledged college basketball experience in a pro basketball game ever. 10 years ago, remember, decade is a big number. So the first time they had a college basketball experience outside of a college basketball game was in NBA 2K16. And now we're getting a full-fledged college basketball experience in NBA 2K26. Y'all don't see the connection? 2K16, 2K26, decade, director, college basketball. Well, there's still more. Now, for NBA 2K26, it was announced that ProPlay will be coming back. And I know a lot of y'all may not be happy about ProPlay, but I'm gonna use the words of Double H to prove 2 points with his recent tweet. So Double H said, "I mean, ProPlay returning isn't an issue. ProPlay is them just importing real-life NBA player moves. The issue is they need to make these moves more responsive. We need to be able to cancel out of all these moves at any point in the move. The game speed needs to go up, and they need to add numbered moves like 2K16 through 2K20 had, instead of just only having NBA player animation." Now, there's a key word in this statement, NBA 2K16. Now, I'm gonna play a clip for you from Red City Boy, who's a content creator who was big, especially back in those times, where he discussed the issues with the current NBA 2Ks.
All right, listen, this is a signature combo. You see this? That's a signature combo, so I can run out of it, but I'm doing an actual move. You see, like, but the thing about it is, back then, you could literally you could cancel whenever you want to go out of a move. So for instance, right, I could run out of that. I could let the whole thing go out there, run out of that. You know what I mean? Like, this is the other signature side, right? That's the whole thing all together. But I could cancel it. Like, look, I could go like that. I could cancel and go that way. I could let it play through. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a big difference now compared to then. And then the thing about it is that now we can't explode out of those moves the way we used to. Look, the hesitation. The thing about it is, you're so predictable now. But look, when you run out of a move, like, see, I could pick when I want to do the hesitation. I could sit here. You had full control. There was no, like, whatever you wanted to do, you knew how to do, and that's why there was a skill back then, because you actually had to, you know, make moves.
So again, he's on what game? NBA 2K16. So then I'm gonna go to the tweet from NBA 2K, who was talking about the 17th of July live stream that they're doing, and I'm going to be streaming that too, so make sure y'all come back and do that, hit that notification, that sub button. And we will start at this middle paragraph where it states, we'll tip things off next week on Thursday, July 17th. And again, I'll be streaming during that time with a sneak peek at some new features coming in NBA 2K26, including improvements inspired by community feedback. Get what I'm saying? And when to expect gameplay and full game mode breakdown. So again, keyword community feedback. What has been one of the bigger games that people consider the best game in 2K history? NBA 2K16. You kind of hear it every time somebody complains about an NBA 2K. Oh, NBA 2K16 was the best NBA 2K. In NBA 2K16, like you heard from Red City, but we could just chain out the moves. We can go to moves. But I ain't done with all the evidence. We also have from the NBA 2K26 description, when you go into it, you know, the pre-order, it says, dominate every possession with immersive technology that directly translates NBA footage into realistic gameplay. Now we know that's ProPlay, right? Then it states, feel more connected to every dribble and crossover with revamped size-ups and experience fast-paced dynamic movement with all new ProPlay features. Now y'all remember what Red City said on the little clip that I showed you? We want to be responsive. We want to be able to chain out of moves, fast-paced. What did 2K put in the description? Don't worry, I'll wait. So to me, this is saying that NBA 2K has been listening to what people consider their best 2K and trying to take notes and go back to that 2K and use aspects of that 2K, which was 2K16, that is now 10 years old, so it's a celebratory year, and use those aspects to make NBA 2K26 better. Now, I'm not trying to boost up NBA 2K26 for y'all. I'm just following the evidence trail, man. Y'all, if y'all seen my video about breaking down the numbers and pre-ordering, I look at things analytical. That's probably why I'm halfway decent on YouTube, because I can look at the analytics and break stuff down from what it looks like. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think I'm just kind of crazy insane? I know I look crazy insane. I look good, but I got a fresh cut, retwist, everything like that. But let me know what y'all think. If this is true, do you think this will make NBA 2K26 better? Or they should start fresh and kind of make a new version of the game just totally different than everything else? Again, let me know that in the comment section, man. Leave a like button, and hey, if you digging the vibes, hit that subscribe, man. We gonna be here again for the July thing, and hey, I'ma holler at y'all later, man.
The process is the same. You want to get the best people. I told the actors and the crew, we are making a feature film.